Hello, Pisces. Sorry, I think I screwed that up when I turned it on. There we go. Hello, Pisces. Thank you for tuning into your love read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the They Lima Tarot by Renata Lechner, and I seem to always forget to pull out this card lately. There's Renata Lechner, how you spell her name. So hopefully there's no glare on that. Supportive oracle cards are the Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. Okay. 6 for you, 6 for your partner. What's going on? We did get a double card on your partner's side, which is neither here nor there at the moment. Okay. So, I'm getting like a lot of movement here, but is it good or bad is the question. Where I'm starting with the strongest, or where I feel we should start anyway, is where you're standing, the Queen of Swords, which to me, this is someone who gives things a lot of careful thought, communicates on their terms. If they feel something doesn't need to be said, they won't say it. But there's a lot of thought going on here, and I feel like you're looking through, or looking through the situation. Maybe that is the way to put this, and you're wondering, you know, what's the proof here? What's in the pudding? Like they say, the proof is in the pudding. Like, what's in this pudding? Like, what's? I feel like you're at this moment where you're really questioning, what is this relationship made of? Now, I'm getting like there's a lot of motion on your partner's side. And I'm getting like it's even starting kind of in that boat with them. They have the Queen of Wands, and I feel like they have a passion. They're moving forward. They're trying to get something. I almost feel like they're trying to backtrack. And they want to recapture something that used to exist in this relationship that seems a little bit more on the dormant side, like that side. Like they want more passion, or they want more. See, I'm getting the Ten of Pentacles. They're trying to go back to what this was built on, what this relationship was built on. So this is very specific for your relationship. Whatever it was built on, passion, common ground, if you both just wanted to get away from the stress and you found each other to be like a nice vacation from stress. Because I don't get that this is not passion for everybody. But I'm getting wherever this started from, like what initially attracted you. Because some of you, I feel like it was just kind of like a safe place to go where the two of you could relax and you were comfortable in each other's company. There was really no expectations to begin with. I do feel for some of you it was a money thing. What does that mean? Kind of like you didn't have to worry about money, or you were both on the same page. Like nobody was taking advantage of somebody else at all. But like for some of you it does connect in a money way, and I'm trying to understand like what this means, because I feel like it was very comfortable, but it's like neither side was worried. Like you were at an even keel, or at least an even understanding at the very least. So they're telling me to leave it, because it's depending on your relationship. You know what it started with. Like, if it started with passion, if it started with common ground of other making, you know where that is. The thing is, things have changed. Since, like, this relationship, I mean, and I know a lot of different people are watching this, but I'm feeling like where this started from compared to where it is now, things feel different. So, like, for some of you, if you just recently started this relationship, but you've known each other for a while, like, things have evolved. Things have definitely changed from where they were originally, however that hits for you. Now, I want to pull forward, but I'm getting, like, you got the King of Pentacles here where you're standing. I'm getting, you don't want to go back. Your partner seems to romanticize the past and see a lot of good there and a lot that they feel good about. You, I feel, is the past had its good points, but it also had its bad points. You don't want to regress. I'm getting very strongly you do not want to regress. Especially if your partner's looking at a time where you two weren't really very committed to each other. You were just more casual with each other. Especially if it's something like that, you're like, I definitely do not want that. And I'm getting the King of Pentacles is feeling like I'm very stable where I am now, and going forward is the only direction I'm interested in. If we're staying where we are, well, then we're staying where we are. But if we're going to go any direction, it's going to be forward. See, and I'm getting like speculation is a problem here. This is your challenge card. And that's the Ten of Pentacles is oddly enough your partner's challenge card to go back to what this is, to the foundation of this relationship. For you, I got a lot of speculation. Like, why are you wanting to go backwards? Like, I don't feel like you're comfortable with this. I don't feel like you like this. Like, why you're trying to pay attention to your partner, and like, why do you want to go backwards? And you're questioning, like, why are they feeling nostalgic that way? And why are they trying to pull things backwards? Again, I'm not feeling you're interested in going backwards. I also see the Empress for where you're spiritually standing. You're very comfortable. Like, you do not... I don't know how to say this other than the way I've said it. Like, there's something here with the Empress and the King of Pentacles. You feel like you've developed things to a good level, and you like where they are. It's going forward is an option, not going backward. And I feel like your partner... The way your partner's explaining things, I don't feel like they're explaining it the way you want to really hear it. In the sense of, like, there was a very good time or something very good in the past where this is built from, that they felt very comfortable and happy with you. And I feel like when you're hearing that, you're like, well, how do you feel now? And I'm getting like they feel stressed now. But it's not, I don't feel like that's caught up with you as much, or is it? No, it doesn't feel like it's caught up with you. But I feel like their lives, the life of this person is just kind of getting a little out of whack a little bit. And they're trying to hold on to something that was good. I almost feel like they're almost negating out what's going on now in the relationship and looking at a point where they had like a lot of wonder and curiosity. And like the whole thing is like you can't go back. Once you know what's going on, you can't go back to a spot where you have wonder and curiosity, because it's not like you're going to really forget where things are. So it feels out of place to me. It doesn't feel... Like I feel, even like, I think because I'm a Pisces, like when I'm trying to connect into the energy, to me it doesn't really make as much sense. It makes me feel like, why do you want to go backwards? Like, things are better now than they were before. That's the energy I'm connecting into. But the other side, I feel like there's oversimplifying, and they're coming at a different angle. Like, there was a lot of excitement and fun in the beginning is how they're viewing it, and they want that fun and excitement back. I feel like it's coming down to not articulating well what they actually mean. When they say go back to what it was, I feel like you're kind of questioning, like, what's wrong with it now? And I don't feel like that's the point. It's almost kind of like... It's like that wonder and mystery. Like when you're starting to watch a movie and you don't know where it's going and you're questioning how things are going to work out. It's that. But like once you know where things are going to work out, you can't really go back. So I'm still trying to understand it. To me, it feels really out of place. And I'm getting the Chariot for where they're staying spiritually. Sorry, my animals are doing something funny in the other room. They want to move forward, but they're looking to move forward with passion. I feel like they're trying to recapture some passion that they feel is lacking right now. I feel like that's what it's coming down to. It's just about passion. There was passion, a certain way passion was expressed, and they want to bring that back. And I just don't feel it's being... I don't know, maybe it's the way... No, I don't know if it's about the way I'm saying it or just how it feels. It's like they want to bring some fun back in. They feel like the fun isn't at the same level that it used to be, and they want to bring it in. They want to pull it back in. And I feel like that's the point. That seems like the actual point. They don't want to actually, go back to... They don't want to regress the relationship. They want to take a component from the past and add it into what's currently happening in the relationship. Like, they feel like the passion needs to come back. Like, there needs to be more passion, more fun, more mystery. Pisces are usually pretty good at mystery, but I feel like you know this person well enough at this point that they see it for who you are, and it's a good thing, but they want a little bit more spice, a little bit more fun. I feel like that's what the whole thing is about. I just don't know if you're taking it that way. And the way I was connecting to it, it took a lot to get there, but I'm just kind of like, all right. I still feel like you might be looking at it like, but I still think it is fun. Like, to me, it still is. I'm getting there was a mystery about you in the beginning, that they figured it out, but now maybe you need to add a little bit more mystery again. Now, I'm getting this is a worry. Okay, so this is not the best card I see you're going towards, but when I'm feeling it as worry, okay, let's go, I'll show you what it is. The Devil card with the Harvest, and I'm getting you're worried that this might be coming to its fruition. Like, you're wondering if your partner's just kind of getting bored with you. It's a general read, you got to take it for what it's worth, but this is where this is heading. The way this is coming in, this isn't where it starts, it's where it's heading. And you got the Devil card with the Harvest, and I'm getting the Harvest is explaining what the Devil card is doing. It's worrying that this person wants out. In reality, what this person wants, which I should have been looking at this sooner, the Star card with the Mermaid Seduction. They want something. They want some more life, more fun. They want to add some type of element of surprise to the relationship. Things need to be spiced up a little bit. I just don't feel like they're articulating it that well. I just don't feel like they're saying it the right way. It's just coming off wrong. And I feel like they're trying to add it in a little bit. Needs to be a little bit more mystery here, a little bit more time out together, something. Like if you used to go out and do stuff together, like go out to dinner or movies and stuff like that, starting to try to find a way to make that happen again is maybe what you need. I'm just getting, though, that they're trying to add this in, and it still doesn't feel like it's hitting right. I feel like they're trying to be a little bit more mysterious, a little bit more fun, and I just don't feel like it's hitting right. I don't feel like it's making you feel like that's what they're doing. Now, this is actually good. They're standing in a spot, this is more current, that's where it's going. This is more current. They got the Two of Wands with the Six of Pentacles. The Two of Wands is trying to make a decision on how to move things forward. And the Six of Pentacles is trying to balance give and take. Like, they want to do things that'll make you more happy, something that you're more interested in, but they definitely want to get some out of that too. So they're staying in a good balance of where they're looking at it. They're trying to figure out how to go forward with this. This is actually a precursor to where this is going here with the Star card and the Mermaid Seduction. Like, they're thinking about it. And I feel like even now, like, they might be throwing ideas out there, and you're just kind of like, I just feel like the way it's coming towards you, it's just not landing the right way. I'm getting, for those of you this is really hitting for, I'm getting, it's like a miscommunication. And I'm also getting, like, for some of you this is a miscommunication for, I'm getting you're pretty busy, and you're probably pretty tired, or when your partner's talking about stuff, you're not in the best mood. And it's almost like they're feeling like this is something to cheer you up, and it's just kind of like you're tired. And your mind's going in a lot of different directions at the moment, and you're just kind of like, oh my God, what now? I feel like that's what's coming, that's how it's feeling, like, oh, what now? And it's not a situation like that, but I'm feeling that might be a big component of it. All right, where are we going here? I'm getting you're flipping it. I feel like you're flipping it. Because I'm getting your partner is doing some things, you're not really sure what they're doing or why. I'm getting... Alright, so you got the precursor of the Devil card going on there. So I'm just being sure before we go into this. You've got the Knight of Swords. Your partner has the Four of Swords, which I'm getting like you're turning the tables and you're saying what you think's going on. And I feel like there's a lot of... See, like, there's passion between the two of you, but I don't feel like this is hitting correctly. I feel like the way this is... I feel like you're getting upset and you're just coming forward with what you think's going on. I'm feeling like your partner's kind of like telling you the truth about why and what they're feeling and what they've been doing. So it's kind of disarming the situation. The passion, ironically, the passion is there, but I feel like it's you kind of being upset and your partner going out of their way to make sure that you understand what they're really trying to do, it doesn't feel like this is ending as well as it could. I'm kind of getting, if this is hitting with you, you can bring this forward sooner rather than later. Sooner rather than later. Because the Devil card, I feel like it's slowly building in intensity. So it might already kind of be annoying you, or you might already feel like, well, what if my partner's looking to finish this situation off? What if they're done? I'm bringing a conversation forward, finding out what they're feeling and why, and just kind of like asking those questions. Maybe a bit difficult because I feel like you might be strapped for time, or it might be a little difficult for a couple different reasons. But bringing that conversation forward will focus this. Oh, okay. We'll focus this a lot better. There's a mouse in my house, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do about it, but where is my cat? He's in the bedroom. Alright, I'm not going to freak out. I'm not... Okay, I'm over it. I'm not over it. I'm going to have to put this on pause in a minute. This one is there, though. That's what the message was for that. I'm going to pause this right now and take care of this. Thank you. Thank you for that. Sorry about that, anyway. Let me get into the next part of the read. Messages for single Pisces, empowering messages for single Pisces. Pray for the truth to flow through, empowering information to help them go forward the way they want to go. Okay. That card came up again. Okay. And I didn't shuffle these yet. Let's do these. And then when I said that card came up again, in the first part of this read, first half, the Devil card did show up. Showing up again. And I've noticed sometimes that happens, especially, the same sign, different angle. So, being a Pisces myself, it sounds like we're headed towards a moment. And I'm getting letting go at the bottom here. But what are we letting go of? Now, I'm kind of putting myself in this boat too. Single Pisces, it could resonate for me. It could. I don't usually watch my own readings back, but anything's possible. Because when I'm getting the letting go of past hang-ups. Letting go of past hang-ups. Is there something you should have, but you believe you're only allowed a certain level? Do you want level 10, but only believe you're worth level 7? Is that a thing? And it's letting go of that preconceived notion and getting that level 10 issue or reward? That could be it, because that's what I'm feeling. Like, letting go of your own standard to realize that the way you see life and the way the person you're attracted to sees life can be completely different. You may not view yourself as impressive as the other person. Now, I know that's clearly not going to be for everybody, but that's my first thought. That maybe what you want you can have, but maybe you're shooting it down. And I'm saying that because we have the Devil at the top. That's one way the Devil comes in. And I'm kind of feeling for this situation, that's where it seems to fit. But I'm getting like that might be restricting you. You might not be giving something a fair shot because you're not believing that it can really work out for one reason or another. Now, what I'm seeing in the environment is what number is this? The 5 of Pentacles with the organization card. And I'm noticing every time I turn them around, I'm looking at them in the viewfinder. They're not really feeling, like I'm getting, maybe this is why this is coming through this way. You're not really connecting with what the other person's going through, that they actually want more of your attention. And I'm getting the organization, like the way they're doing things, like they have time for you at certain times, or like I'm getting like things may end up getting rescheduled. And when you're viewing it, you're thinking the reason they're getting rescheduled is because they're not really into it. But in truth, they are. They want to see you more, but I'm getting life is getting in the way. That seems more of the reality to this. I'm actually feeling this might go better than I'm expecting. Because I got the devil card at the top with what I think we already explained. We have a possible cat jumping in the frame in a moment, so don't get startled if he decides to do that, because he'll just does what he wants. You're standing with the Ace of Cups, though. You do like this person. I know this is a general read, it won't hit for everybody, but I'm getting you might have your own hang-ups with why you feel this isn't allowed for you for some reason. Like, you really feel like this is one that you would really love to be with, but for some reason you have something, like for some of you I feel like maybe you have kids and you're like, oh, I don't think this person would like that. For some of you there's an age difference and you're like, oh, that wouldn't work out. For some of you maybe there's a monetary difference and you're like, oh, it won't work for this reason. They're saying let go of that restriction, because I feel like you're downplaying yourself in some respect. Let go of that restriction, because what I'm getting here is like the need to work it out with the Six of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands is like searching for that way to work it out. The Six, actually this is how this comes in like that. The Six is kind of like, I'm getting there's a way to work this out. I'm getting this other person wants to. I do feel like you do too. It's just I feel like you might be talking yourself into a corner, kind of like, well, this really doesn't have a shot for this reason or that reason, or the reason that we keep getting canceled plans is because this person really doesn't want to, or this is not meant to be. You're telling yourself something along those lines, if this is hitting, granted. But I am getting here that you're not giving up just yet, and I don't feel like this other person wants to give up just yet. Because I'm getting the Two of Wands is trying to find a way, feeling a little bit restricted, trying to move forward, just trying to find what's going to work. And I feel like there's kind of like an honesty coming forward, like they don't want something to get canceled again, so they're trying to find a better way to plan something. Now, you got the Queen of Swords at the bottom here. I feel like this is also something in the first half of this reading. You're putting a lot of thought into this. You might be overthinking it. You might be overthinking it just a smidge. Because I'm getting with this situation to begin with, it feels like it's gone on for a little while. You might have been feeling for this person for a little while. I feel like you might have been holding this situation back. You might have been a little reluctant to even try due to whatever restriction you're seeing. But I'm getting, don't overthink it. Because in your mind, you got the Five of Wands. I feel like this is you being conflicted with yourself. I'm getting this person is genuinely, honestly interested. For some of you, if there's a problem in the past with this person, where there was a miscommunication or there was basically your toes got stepped on or worse, I'm getting this person is genuinely coming towards you to make amends for that and does have honest feelings towards you. I'm getting you're very conflicted. It seems like you're finding reasons for this to not work. You're questioning going forward at all. But you're standing with the Ace of Cups. You feel for this person. It's just, I feel like you're trying to talk yourself out of it. Where we're going in the future. The Page of Cups with the home safe protection. I'm getting you want to be comfortable. You want to give it a shot is where I'm getting this. And I feel like you're going forward slowly, but you're not expecting too much. You're kind of being, you're getting involved. You're putting in your effort. But you're being careful, you're protecting yourself at the same time is actually what I'm getting. The Page of Cups is telling me you're not sold on the thought. You're not sold on the situation yet. You still feel like this might not be a good idea for one reason or other, depending on how you feel about it. But I'm also getting the home safe protection is like you're still kind of, I don't want to say guarded, I just feel like you're moving forward, but you're just kind of like, well, let's just keep going. We'll keep dating or whatever it is. I feel like it's keep dating at this point. Keep seeing each other. But I'm not going to expect the world here. I'm just going to kind of enjoy it for what it is, and I'll just see how long it lasts. And I feel like that's kind of a drawback on this situation, because I feel like you're kind of like, it won't last forever, but I'll enjoy it while it does. I kind of feel that moment, which I do feel like this can last a lot longer. So I'm pulling into the last part here. You got the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Healing. I'm getting the longer this goes on, the deeper you get into it. The Wheel of Fortune turns, the Queen of Pentacle arrives. That's a very emotional, sound base. That's somebody who's very emotionally invested and that looks after their investment. Very caring, very mature, very elevated person that is aware of emotions, addresses emotions, and goes forward based on how they feel, but very intelligent about how they do it. They think it through, they move forward, but they're very careful to watch what's going on around them. And I'm getting the healing as I feel like as time goes on, I feel like this situation is going to get better. I feel like this is actually going to improve over time because I feel like as you get more comfortable and you cement in tighter with this person, I feel like you're going to be dropping those reservations. So what is the point here? I feel like what they're saying here is like, give it a chance. Be sure to give it a chance. Be sure to give it a chance. All right, because some of you are going to be like, I don't even want to bother. And you're going to find a way to step out. They're saying don't do that. At the very least, just go along with it, enjoy it for as long as it lasts. Because it's going to actually evolve into a relationship. I feel like you need to let go of just your own, how you're like holding yourself back or down. Because I feel like there's something here that you're telling yourself, yeah, I feel for this person, but I shouldn't. And I feel like you're trying to talk yourself out of those feelings. I'm just getting these feelings are not going to go away, and I actually feel a relationship is actually going to come from this. They're just saying the sooner you get involved and you enjoy it, the more you can enjoy it. I do want to be honest though, when I see the devil at the top, it's not like you can't just be like, oh, all right, then I'll just go with it. I don't feel like that's going to happen, but you have to go through that card. I get that. But like the sooner you get yourself in that mindset of like, you know what, let me give it a shot. Let me just try. And you know what, if it works out, great. If it doesn't, I've healed before, I'll heal again. Because it's being in that mindset, like just let me try, let me go for it. That makes the difference. That makes this better for you. Still going to have to go through that devil card, I get that. But it'll make it easier for you, less time dealing with that devil card, just like, you know what, let me just go with it. It'll feel better, you'll enjoy it more, and you're like, I'm getting this again, and I'm kind of like cringing when I hear myself saying it. If it works, great. If it doesn't work, I've healed before, I'll heal again. I cringe when I say that because I'm just like, that doesn't sound so great, but it might get you past that moment. All right, I think we got there, so I'm going to wrap that up there. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.